What is up? My name is Colin Casper. I am a licensed mental health counselor, and you probably clicked on this video because you are wanting better sleep. And maybe you are like me and you spent most of your life not sleeping very well. So I've been on this exploration to try to find some things that have helped with that, and really couldn't find much until recently. And I've done some research and found some things that help, and I want to share them with you guys. So, we got some weird things here, like, these crazy glasses. What does this tape have to do with anything? Got, this here. We're going to use this a little bit later today. Got this crazy pillow with a cord on it. That's kind of strange, but all these things are going to be very helpful when it comes to getting some good sleep. So let's dive in. Number one, the first thing is we're going to take this tape and we're going to do something with it that you might not expect. I'm going to take this piece and I'm just going to put it over my mouth like this. Well, all right, really, I would want to do that a little bigger to get a better seal on it. But what I'm doing there is I gotta confess, I am a mouth breather. You probably already know that if you've watched any of my videos. But when I go to sleep, I'm breathing with my mouth open, and I wake up with a dry mouth. It's not good for you. It can give you bad breath. It really affects your sleep. It shifts your teeth. There's a lot of reasons why it's not good to breathe through your mouth. You have your nose has almost like a built-in filter, all those hairs in there, and just breathing that straight through to your lungs is not going to be good for you. So one of the things that people have found out is if you put tape over your mouth, it helps you to sleep with your mouth closed, obviously. And the science behind that is when you go to sleep, your body's going into this rest mode, and you're going to need less air. Your breathing slows down. Shifting that to your nose is going to be a lot better, and it's going to signal to your body, hey, it's time to slow down, not use a lot of energy, and let's just go to sleep. The second thing that I want to bring you guys in on is these right here. So these are my cool shades, and I wear these so that I can look like Bono when I go to sleep. And that's it, period. So, no, I'm just kidding. So these right here, they are blue blocking glasses. Now, if you have a phone, which most of you probably do, you might be watching this on a phone, there's settings on there to get rid of the blue light. And that's really important because all of this stuff, if you think about the way that our body works and the way it's designed, when it gets dark, your body knows to go to sleep. Well, over the years, we've got light bulbs and TV, we've got phones, and we're staring at these things, and what it's doing is it's telling our brain and our body that it's daytime. It's time to be awake. And so your body doesn't get those cues that it's time to get ready to go to sleep. This is where if you put these on an hour or two before bed, sometimes I do this for 5 minutes before bed, and I look around, it makes everything look orange, the lights, it looks kind of crazy, but it just gets my body ready to go to bed. And another trick with that is if you wear sunglasses during the day, that can actually mess up that circadian rhythm as well. So just something to keep in mind, but try these. They've been really helpful for me. The third thing, it is December. It's about a week from Christmas. I go outside and I'm in Florida, keep that in mind, and so it's not that cold, but it's cold enough to signal to my body, again, that it's time to go to sleep. Think about the way the world works. It gets cool at night. And so your body knows that's another cue that it's time to get ready to rest and go to bed. So I go outside, I try to get cold. Some people, that may be turning the AC really cold. I don't like to do that because it uses a lot of money and I try to save money. So I just go outside, do it the old-fashioned way. Now the fourth thing, this is something really cool. The other things we've talked about have kind of been technology things. So this is something that's free. You don't have to buy this. But when you lay down for bed at night, if you're like me, you close your eyes and you just start thinking about a million different things. You might start to worry. You start to just have debates in your head. You're thinking of new ideas and different things you can accomplish the next day. You're reviewing things for your day. And all of this is killer for sleep. It makes you stay awake because your brain is being really active. There's a guy named Dr. Daniel Amen, and he's got really cool research. He does a lot of brain scans, and he's come up with some really cool things based on those scans. But one of the things he talks about is when he lays down in bed, he thinks of 3 things that he is thankful for. And so this might be, man, God, I am just so thankful for my wife and what she does for me, and I'm thankful for the home that I have. It's really beautiful, and I love being outside around it, and the nature that you've provided out there. Think of 3 things, simple. And really, you can even spend time going deeper into those things. But what this does is it relaxes your body, and it sends that same signal we've been talking about that it's time to rest and be at peace. So, we're coming to the 5th thing. Now, this one is probably the weirdest. This is something that's probably controversial. There's studies on this, but I'm telling you, out of all the things, this has been the most helpful thing for me. We ordered some of these crazy sheets, pillowcases, and grounding mats that really help you to relax your body, to heal quicker, inflammation to go down. But most importantly for this video, it gives you really good sleep. I have always struggled to get good sleep, and I would lay in bed for hours and hours. And I got this sheet set. You put it on your mattress, and then it came with a pillow. And once I started using this, I'm telling you, my sleep that night was just amazing. We have electricity going through our body, and you can measure that. I showed you this at the beginning of the video. I'm going to use this in a minute to show you how this works. But all you do is when that stuff is going through your body, that energy, that voltage, it's not good for you. And we were created to be in touch with the earth. Man, I feel like I'm sounding really new agey right now, but just track with me, okay? So we were meant to be in contact with the earth. Our skin and our body was meant to touch the ground. And we have created an environment that doesn't allow for that very often. So if you, right now, look at me, I've got my boots on, and you can guess that I have soles on those boots that are rubber. Now, I can walk on grass all day in these boots, and I don't come in contact with the earth. Now, that's not even the case. I'm not walking around all day in the grass. I'm walking around on concrete. I'm in a building, and when I leave the building, I get in a car, and I'm still not in touch with the earth. And most people go through their day without ever getting in contact with the earth. Now, I'm going to show you in a second the way that this thing works using this to show you the voltage going through your body, and how this, when you plug it into the wall, into the grounding part, it neutralizes that. So one way that you can do that without this is if you go outside barefoot. You can even lay down in the ground, which is even better. The more of your body that's touching the ground, the better. And there's documentaries on this stuff that's really cool. So right now it's showing 0.07 volts right now, if you can see that. 0.07 volts. That's just picking up stuff from the air. Now this is what happens when I touch this. It's 0.48. 0.5, 0.52, so 0.53. Now that's just what's going through my body. This is a pillow right here that is, I'll show you in a minute, but it's connected to the grounding outlet in the wall. And so when I go to sleep, I use this pillow. We also have a mat on our bed. But watch what happens. You know, I'm touching that. So it's showing 0.54 right now. And I'm touching, you can see it there, I'm touching the pillow. And now it's at 0.04. And when I let go, it starts going back up. And what will happen is, the longer that I keep my hand on here, it will start to go down till it gets to 0. And the idea is we don't want that going through our body. It's not good for us. And what's cool is this is not just with this pillow. This is actually what happens when you stand barefoot in the grass. Your body goes to neutral, to 0. So I want you guys to leave comments below. Let me know if this stuff has been helpful, if you've tried any of this, maybe after watching the video or before. There's probably some other things you guys have that have really helped. And so let us know those, because there's a lot of people probably watching this really desperate to get some sleep. And my hope is that this will help. Okay, so go ahead and subscribe. Check out my other videos. Like it if you like it. If not, dislike it. That's fine too. And wish you the best. God bless you.